Hey everybody, Trevor Noah here, and let's talk about the economy. Specifically, let's talk about how people are feeling about the economy, because right now, it's not looking so good. The latest numbers are in, and consumer confidence has taken a nosedive. We're talking about a serious drop, the kind that makes economists nervous and regular people say, uh-oh, is this the part where we start hiding money in the mattress? Consumer confidence is basically how optimistic people feel about the economy. When people are confident, they spend money, businesses grow, and everyone's happy. But when confidence drops, people tighten their belts, businesses get nervous, and things can get a little messy. The Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index just had its biggest drop in almost 4 years. So what's got everyone so spooked? Well, let's just say there's a perfect storm brewing, and it's got a lot to do with those 4-letter words, fear and tariffs. Okay, so we know consumer confidence is down, but how bad is it really? Well, to answer that, we need to look at something called the Expectations Index. This index is like the crystal ball of consumer confidence, and right now it's showing some seriously spooky images. Basically, the Expectations Index measures how optimistic people are about the future of the economy. Think of it like this. If the Consumer Confidence Index is about how you feel about your outfit today, the Expectations Index is about how you think that outfit is going to look in 6 months. The Expectations Index just plunged below a critical threshold, a number that economists get really nervous about. Historically, whenever this index dips below this magic number, it's like a canary in a coal mine, signaling a recession might be on the horizon. Now, I'm no economist, but I've watched enough episodes of Shark Tank to know that a recession is not exactly a beach party, so yeah, this drop in the Expectations Index is kind of a big deal. But before we all start digging underground bunkers and hoarding canned goods, let's unpack what's fueling this economic anxiety. Alright folks, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the inflation in the economy. Remember when you could buy a dozen eggs without having to take out a second mortgage? Yeah, me neither. Inflation is back, baby, and it's hitting everyone's wallets harder than a toddler in a grocery store aisle. From gas to groceries to that avocado toast everyone's obsessed with, prices are going up, and people are starting to freak out. And it's not just the rising prices themselves that are causing anxiety, it's the fear of what's causing those prices to rise in the first place. Enter tariffs. When you slap tariffs on goods coming from other countries, those costs get passed down to consumers like you and me. So not only are we dealing with the usual suspects of inflation, but we've also got these tariffs adding fuel to the fire, making everything more expensive. And that worry, my friends, is what's driving down consumer confidence faster than a cheetah on a sugar rush. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get blustery in the world of international trade. That's right, our favorite tariff-loving former president is back in the news, and he's not exactly promoting free trade and global harmony. Nope, instead, he's reignited his trade war. And this time, he's got Canada and Mexico in his sights. That's right. Our neighbors to the north and south are feeling the heat as Trump slaps new tariffs on goods coming from those countries. Now, I'm no trade expert, but even I know that slapping tariffs on your closest trading partners is like punching yourself in the face to cure a headache. It just doesn't make sense. But logic and reason have never really been Trump's strong suit, have they? So, here we are staring down the barrel of another trade war. And this time, it's personal. We're talking about tariffs on everything from Canadian lumber to Mexican avocados. That's right, folks, your guacamole just got more expensive. Thanks, Trump. But wait, there's more. As if slapping tariffs on our neighbors wasn't enough, Trump's also got his sights set on China again. Remember that whole trade war thing they had going on a few years back? Well, it's back, baby, and this time it's even more intense. So buckle up, buttercups, because this tariff tornado is about to make landfall, and it's going to be a bumpy ride. Section 5, Steel, Chips and Pills, a wave of new tariffs looms. Okay folks, remember that tariff tornado we were just talking about? Well, it's about to get a whole lot windier. Trump's got his tariff finger itching, and this time he's targeting a whole new set of industries. We're talking steel, aluminum, auto chips, and even pharmaceuticals. That's right folks, everything from your car to your computer to your medicine cabinet is about to get more expensive. First up, we've got steel and aluminum. Now, I'm not a metallurgist, but I'm pretty sure slapping tariffs on these materials is going to have a ripple effect throughout the entire economy. Think about it. Steel and aluminum are used in everything from cars and buildings to appliances and infrastructure. So, when the price of these materials goes up, the price of everything else goes up too. It's like economic dominoes, and we're about to witness a chain reaction of epic proportions. Next up, we've got auto chips. Remember that global chip shortage that crippled the auto industry a few years back? Well, get ready for round 2, because these new tariffs are about to make a bad situation even worse. With fewer chips available and higher prices to boot, car prices are about to go through the roof. So, if you're thinking about buying a new car anytime soon, you might want to start saving your pennies now. Section 6. Even the wealthy worry high earners feel the pinch. You know things are bad when even the wealthy start sweating. We're talking about the 1%ers, the folks who summer in the Hamptons and winter in Aspen, the people who buy $1,000 sweaters for their dogs. Yeah, even those folks are starting to feel the pinch of this economic downturn. See, for the past few years, it's been the high-income earners who have been propping up the economy. They've been spending money like it's going out of style, buying fancy cars, bigger houses, and taking exotic vacations. But now, even their confidence is waning. The latest data shows that high-income consumers are just as worried about the economy as everyone else. They're concerned about inflation, they're nervous about tariffs, and they're starting to tighten their Gucci belts. And this, my friends, is a big deal, because when the wealthy stop spending, the whole economy feels it. Section 7, Economic Earthquake or Aftershock, the GDP question. So, we've got plummeting consumer confidence, a flashing red recession signal, and a tariff tornado swirling around the globe. The question on everyone's mind is, how bad is this going to get? Are we talking about a minor economic tremor, or are we about to experience a full-blown economic earthquake? Economists are frantically crunching numbers, analysts are poring over charts, and everyone's waiting with bated breath for the next big economic indicator. GDP, or gross domestic product, is like the report card of the economy. It tells us how much the economy grew or shrank over a certain period, and it's kind of a big deal. If GDP is up, it means the economy is growing, businesses are hiring, and everyone's happy. But if GDP is down, well, that's when things start to get a little dicey. Section 8. A future uncertain, navigating the choppy waters ahead. So, there you have it, folks. A snapshot of the current economic landscape. Consumer confidence is in the dumps, inflation is soaring, tariffs are flying, and the specter of recession looms large. It's enough to make even the most optimistic person want to crawl under a rock and wait for it all to blow over. But as tempting as that might sound, we can't just bury our heads in the sand and hope for the best. We need to face this economic uncertainty head-on, armed with knowledge, a healthy dose of skepticism, and maybe a few extra bucks stashed away for a rainy day. The truth is, nobody knows for sure what the future holds. The economy is a fickle beast, prone to sudden shifts and unexpected turns. But by staying informed, being mindful of our spending, and maybe investing in a really good stress ball, we can weather this economic storm and come out stronger on the other side. Please subscribe and support our team by joining this channel. Your membership helps us grow.